and welcome to part 2 of making a masking tape headpiece. So in our first video we talked about how to make the base of the headpiece. If you missed that, here it is. And in this section I'm going to show you some tips and tricks for some things that you can do to add to your headpiece to make it the way that you want it to. So everything that I'm going to be talking about in this video has to do with cardboard. So you're going to need some cardboard. And it can be in one of two states. Number one, it can be broken down, or it can just be normal. So we're going to talk about cardboard and these two ways and how you can use that on your headpiece. So let's start with the broken down cardboard. So pretty much this piece of cardboard looked like this before I wadded it up and broke it down. So the benefits of doing this with your cardboard is it makes it soft and pliable, and it makes it so that you can form it to fit your head or your face without it getting weird, and it's still really sturdy. So the only thing that you have to do in order to make your cardboard like this is you literally just wad it up like it's a piece of paper. The longer you work at this and the more that you do this with your cardboard, the more pliable it's going to be, and the easier it's going to be to make into whatever shape that you want. So if you want to make, strips that go around your head and it fits your head, you can do that and add it to your piece. If you want it to form a mask and go over your eyes, you can do that as well. But you're going to have to break it down first. So that's what I've done with this piece here. And the other piece, I've just cut it off of a board. And so both of these are great. They're great like this, like normal cardboard is great if you want to make some ears that stand up, if you want to make some pieces that go down, that come off of your headpiece, if you want to make spikes or whatever, anything that needs to stand up or needs to kind of hold its shape, you can use just the normal cardboard. But you have to do something to your cardboard before you put it on your headpiece, because I'm going to assume that you want your headpiece to be colored or painted or designed in some way that doesn't look like just plain cardboard and masking tape. And cardboard, in its original state like this, doesn't hold paint or liquids very well. So in order to help combat that and make sure that it looks the same as your headpiece when you paint it, you're going to brandish it with some masking tape. So I'm just going to show you how to do that really fast. So we're going to start with just the straight piece of cardboard. And all you're going to do is cover your cardboard with the masking tape in strips. So you're just going to let's get this back a little, lay your first piece on there. I like to, when you're on the edges, go over a little bit so you can make sure that you cover all of it. Now, the thing with covering your cardboard in masking is that you have to make sure that it's really, really stuck on here. So what I like to do, because my hands get tired sometimes, is I like to take the back of my scissors or something else hard and rub it on the card, on top of the masking tape that you put on the cardboard. And you want to make sure that you're doing this really, really well. So that when you're done doing this, the idea is if I run my finger over this seam right here, I won't be able to feel it at all. So that takes a lot of prepping. This is called brandishing. We're just brandishing this tape on here. I'm going to make sure it's super set so that it's not ever going to come off. And then you just keep doing that. So once that piece is on really, really well, you add another piece and you do the same thing. And you want to make sure that it overlaps a little, but it doesn't have to overlap a lot. And when you brandish it on there, remember, the idea is to not be able to feel this seam right here. Okay, so you don't want to feel that seam. Also, you can kind of see, because of this lighting, where it's attached really well and where I haven't brandished it yet. See, it's kind of lighter, and this one you can see the cardboard through it. So you just want to make sure that you get it on there really, really well. so that it's not going to come up or come off, or paint or anything's not going to seep through it. Now, the more layers of masking tape you put on this cardboard, the stronger the cardboard becomes. So if you're making a piece that needs to stand up, or it needs to come off of your hat in some way, you want to put several layers of masking tape on your cardboard. And you have to do both sides. So you do one side, and then you flip it over, and then you do the other. What I like to do to make sure that it's super strong is alternate direction. So if I lay my pieces this way the first time, when I come to the second layer, I'll lay them this way. And then the third layer, I'll lay this way, and so forth. I have found that at least 4 layers is going to give you what you need for this cardboard. So let's say that you want to use this broken down piece. You're going to have to do the same thing. The only difference is that it's going to be a little bit harder to make sure that it's really, really attached because you've already crumpled this up. Now, you do have to crumple this cardboard before you add the masking tape, because remember I said that the masking tape makes it stronger. So if you try to crumple this other piece after you've added the masking tape, it's not going to work because you've reinforced it and made it stronger with your masking tape. So you have to break the cardboard down first and then add your masking tape. So remember, like I said, it's going to be a little difficult, but you just got to do the best you can. Stick it on there, brandish it with something that's hard or a flat surface. And this is going to take a little bit more time and a determination from you just to make sure that you can get it on there really, really good. And you just do the same thing. This one, you shouldn't have to do as many layers because it's already broken down, but it's still good to do at least 2 or 3 and really make sure that that gets brandished down in there. So you can see it's still pliable, you can still move it, but it makes it just a little bit stronger. And now when you put this on your headpiece, when you paint it, this will look the same as your headpiece because they're going to be made of the same material, and it'll all look like one cohesive design. So if you're going to, let's say you're going to make some like cat ears or something, cut the cat ears out first of your cardboard and then brandish it with the masking tape like I showed you. Now after you're done brandishing it and it's all ready to go, then you can add it to your headpiece. There are a couple of different ways that you can do this. Really, it's just however you can figure it out and you feel good about. But one way that I like to do it using masking tape is, so let's say that you wanted to just like put this on your hat and you wanted it to kind of stay like this. What you can do, see, is make a little masking tape lip and then flip it over, and then make another masking tape lip here on the other side so that it's attached both ways. After you attach it there, you can then add some more tape here, add some more tape on top of this tape over here, and it will stay pretty sturdy. If you're looking for just a little bit more reinforcement, you can use hot glue. It will stick to the masking tape, but you have to remember that hot glue looks a little different when you paint it. So it's really just up to you. You don't have to use cardboard to add to your hat. I've used fabric before. Fabric works really well. That really thick felt pieces work. The styrofoam or the foam sheets that you can get in the craft section at Walmart, that also works really well. Basically, this hat is just a blank canvas, and you can put anything on it. You can make this hat into anything you want. So have fun, be creative, use as much masking tape as you can because I'll tell you, you can make anything out of that stuff, and create something awesome. Thanks for watching. Bye. Nope, didn't stop it. Okay, just kidding. Bye for real.